Why trust the selection of the writings that are in the Bible? I'm not going to read through the entire selection here. I'm trying to get these videos together so that this website is more or less complete. Um, and I'm going to give a short video just introducing the handout that you'll find available on the link below. Why trust the selection of the writings in the Bible? This is called the canon. That's just a word that it probably refers to either a reed or a measuring stick that was used in the Hebrew or Arabic language. Um, and what it means is that these are the books that belong in the Bible. Some people look at it differently than the way believers have looked at it. Most believers understand the canon is not so much deciding what belongs in the Bible, but kind of the reverse of deciding what belongs in the Bible. It's kind of like these are the books that are the Bible. In other words, we didn't decide it, that's what they actually are. And it's through the testimony, not of our list, but through many other different things that come to us that we are convinced that these are the Word of God. And the handout that we have here will explain that in some detail. And then there are some other links to other websites and other videos so that you can follow those and learn as much as is possible. But this is really just the beginning. It will help you to get started in understanding all this. And as I've said before, be careful to understand that there's a lot of information out there that can be interpreted in many, many different ways. And it will be interpreted in one way if you have faith, and in a very different way if you don't have faith. And if you're expecting the evidence to somehow create your faith, it doesn't usually work that way. Usually, we start out with our faith or questioning our faith, and we look at the facts to either correct our faith, to inform our faith, or maybe even to change our faith. But the facts all by themselves usually aren't enough to create faith. That faith has to come from someplace else. And I tend to think faith is a gift from God. And so if we are lacking faith and we would like more, we should pray that God will give us more. That's my understanding.